Good morning, class, and welcome to your lesson video for the second day of the week. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of review again of the OI and OY words we've been studying the past week. So, I hope all of you can at least remember some of the words and the sound they make. Oi, oi. So, like yesterday, we have some words we are going to practice. Some of them we already studied, and then some of them we have not yet, which we are going to practice saying today. So, that's why you are going to repeat the words with teacher. Our first word we have studied before. Look at the picture first. Can you remember when the kettle gets hot? It starts to. Do you know the answer? The kettle starts to boil. Very good. Say it with me. Boil. Boil. And as always, we circled the correct one and we completed the word. Boil. Now we have a different word today. We have studied enjoy before. Can you remember enjoy? Enjoy is when you're having a lot of fun, right? You enjoy playing outside. It means you are having fun. Now today's word is joy. Say it with me. Joy. So we just take the N away. Joy means you are happy. I have a lot of joy. It means I have a lot of happiness. I am so happy. That's why enjoy mean you have a lot of fun. And when you have a lot of fun, you have a lot of joy, which means you are happy. And then enjoy we spell with OY, which means joy we also spell with OY. So we circle the correct one and we complete the word. Joy. Now, our next word was a tricky one that we studied last week. Remember the ground. Inside the ground we plant seeds. But what do we call the ground? Can you remember? So see if you can practice making the sounds to read. Example. S, oi, l. So we know this is going to make the oi sound. S, oi, l. Let's put it together. Soil. Soil. Very good. And can you remember, do we spell soil with O-I or O-Y? The answer is O-I. Soil. Very good. Now, this is also one of our words we have studied before. Can you remember what do we call this money when it is made out of metal? Different types of metal. What do we call it again? It's a coin, right? A coin. And coin we spell with O-I as well. Coin. Say it with me. Coin. Very good. You see, today's review is very easy. And then our last one was one of our harder words that we have studied before. Can you remember, what do we call a king or queen? Our OY word we studied that we can call the king or queen. Okay, say it with me. Royal. Royal. Do you remember our sentence? We talked about Your Royal Highness. Royal. And can you remember, do we spell it with OI or OY? Royal we spell with OY. Royal. So class, it is very important to remember these words. And to remember, do they come with OI or OY? So that's why you have to practice these words today and say them out loud. And then you have to practice writing them as well so you can remember, is it OI or OY? So please be sure to practice our words for today. This will make your activity much easier to do. Thank you very much.